So, this is the First Tactical Tactix 1 Day Plus Backpack. There's a lot of words in that title. So, first impressions are that it's really well put together. This thing is absolutely solid. It's covered in dirt and bits of dog hair and gravel and some mud here from a trip to the north of Scotland last week. Apart from gathering dirt, it's fine. There's nothing, there's not a stitch out of place. Literally, I've looked all the way through this. There aren't any fraying edges. There aren't any places where things have started to come apart. There are bits of things stuck to the Velcro patches, and under here there are some brass rings which are on the outside of the drainage holes. They're starting to wear away ever so slightly, but other than that, it's as it came out of the factory. This thing is fairly indestructible. And so far this summer it's been strapped to the roof of vehicles. It fell into a river at one point, fell out of a vehicle at one point at speed. I didn't pack that one, someone else did. I've taken it to London a few times for business meetings down there. It's thrown in the back of the car, in the van. I've used it as a shooting bag, I've used it as a photography bag, used it as a general admin equipment bag when I'm doing location work. I've been quite like some of the design features. It's got the laser cut MOLLE platform, so rather than being fabric stitched to the outside, it's actually a panel with the slots laser cut, so they're all nice and neat, and they work in the same way as every other MOLLE type platform modular system. The Velcro patches work quite well, and you can just stick a patch on and it holds it well, and I don't really worry that it's going to come off, and they're in sensible places. The back system, when I first put it on, I was a little bit worried about the straps here because I'm quite broad-chested, I'm quite tall, and I normally struggle with sort of rucksack straps. I have to look at particular brands of rucksack normally to sort of make sure I can wear it comfortably, but there's more than enough adjustment. There are two straps here that you can lengthen, and then this fixed grab loop here sits actually just behind the neck, which drops a rucksack to a nice comfortable carrying height. There are also things where you kind of want them to be, so there's the usual grab handles on the top and here on the straps, and then you've also got one on either side, like this briefcase type carry handle, which I thought, okay, it's there, I don't know why it's there, but I'll just accept it. And I thought that was absolutely fine until I had to get off the train going into London one day and just was able to pick it up and grab it because that was the handle that was presented to me. And there's one on the other side as well. The straps all tuck away nicely. There's a chest strap here. They've got the sort of usual quick release thing on the bottom of the shoulder strap on either side, so if you're using this somewhere where you might need to dump the bag in a hurry, you can. Like all of these types of bags, there are lots of pouches. There's a single main compartment, then there under these compression straps there are several compartments on the front, including this one, which is apparently a sort of a good concealed carry pouch. Not really something that comes up in the UK with our firearms laws, but it does work well as a concealed pouch because I've forgotten it's there a couple of times, and I could feel something in the bag that I wanted to get, camera flash or something, and I couldn't work out which pouch it was in. And in the first few weeks of using it, I did have to remind myself, actually, there is another pouch there. Lots of dividers and pouches in here. To be honest, I've not really made much use of them. The way I use these bags is I tend to just sort of separate everything out. So in here, small things that I need to get access to regularly, and then in the main compartment, big bulky things. I don't tend to put things in the individual sort of organizer loops, but they are there if you want them. There's a key clip, and then there's a separate sort of key ring clip so you can attach that to your keys, and it's got a bit of branding on there. The usual ID panel on the inside, two more pouches at the front with more dividers in them, pouch there, which is where I tend to put my head torch or sort of LED torch or that kind of thing. Soft sunglasses pouch in there. You've also got this zip here at the back, which has got two sort of small pockets in there and a couple of hooks which would be perfect for a bladder, hydration system, that kind of thing. It's where I keep a laptop when I'm travelling or if I need it. But if you look at the bottom, there's another zip, and you can actually pass all the way through. So it's not something I've used it for, but you can see in the design, that's for carrying long, thin things that you need to keep secure and need to keep sort of next to your centre of gravity. So rifles, that kind of thing. That's possibly, it's going to be of more interest to law enforcement, emergency services, military applications, not my kind of stuff, which has been photography and outdoor instruction and just running an outdoor business. But if you need it, it's nice to know it's there. There aren't any side pouches, so everything's either in the main compartment or in front of it or behind it. It's actually got quite a narrow profile, and if you fill it all the way out, it does stick out a fair way from the spine. There's quite an overhang there, but that's something that's common to these kind of bags. And then the main compartment, with my jacket to bulk it out for the video, you've got a nice soft sort of flock lining there, a pouch either side, reinforced base, 2 zip pouches down here, and then 2 more netting pouches that just zip off and velcro off even. Of these type of bags, it's definitely at the professional end of things. You can get a lot of MOLLE, these modular type bags online. You can get them from China and other places very cheaply, but you can really see the difference in price when you look at the build quality and just how long they last. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is bomber. This is absolutely solid. It's definitely puts First Tactical up there with the other sort of top end manufacturers of these type of bags, and I do like some of the little touches that go into it, like those straps on the side, like the laser cut MOLLE platform, which reduces weight and reduces profile. There is branding, but it's nice and subtle. You'd have to look at it quite closely to actually see what brand it is, and it's just the overall build quality. So I like all of those things. The things that I can comment on as a possible negative or a review comment are mostly about, it's the weight, which is, I think, a function of these type of bags, not necessarily this bag. Picks up dirt quite easily. It shows the soil, but I can't really blame it for that, given how I use my equipment. Most of my things just get thrown on the floor because that's how I need to work, so that's how my kit needs to perform. And yeah, it's quite comfortable. It has only got shoulder straps. There is the option for a waist belt here, which I don't know if they've actually is on their market yet, but it's mentioned in their website notes that it's something that's coming out. Something I didn't mention was that there's actually this platform, this back system in here, which you can take out, and it slips down there under this, which is also the area you adjust the straps. I've tried it without, and it's actually not very comfortable with it out there, but if you need to take it out for weight or to make it completely soft and make it so it hasn't got any hard edges or hasn't got, you can crush it down, then you can remove it. You can also use that as a splint or a snow shovel, according to their website notes, although if that's what you're doing, then I'm guessing things have got pretty desperate. So not something I've been able to test, but other than that, yeah, this as a review item and for how I've used it, which has been as a general photography equipment bag, a general personal admin bag, and just even a short overnight bag for business trips occasionally, it's absolutely fine. And if it sits within your budget and you want to give it a hard life, then there. That's the First Tactical Tactix one-day bag. So thank you for watching. If you like what we do here, I mean, the company, we're actually an outdoor skills training company, and I'm an outdoor instructor and outdoor consultant. But we do a lot of gear reviews and instructional videos and trip reports, so if you want to see more of that kind of thing from the UK, then please like and subscribe to the channel. We've got stuff coming out every month, hopefully, but any comments you can give or any feedback you can give in the notes below, that's absolutely fantastic. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.